Hey everyone, your friendly neighborhood Pants is back with another Summoners War video. Today we're taking a look at Minato, the Water Shadow Caster. I'm going to talk about how I recommend building him and bring him into some teams to see how he does. So I've seen a lot of people recommend Vampire, which I don't think is bad, but personally my Vampire runes are just kind of mediocre, so I went with Violent. For the most part, I'm going to be pairing him with some kind of support unit, which I think will provide sufficient healing for him rather than healing for himself. Will is just important because I think he's more of an offense unit than a defense unit. Obviously, like every monster, you want to have HP, defense, speed. That's a given. In his particular case, he's the damage doer, so you want crit rate, crit damage, and since he has debuffs, you're going to want accuracy. So he needs a bit of everything, unfortunately. Great news is, at least he awakens into crit rate, so that's a nice benefit Comatose is giving you, and his base speed is not too shabby. If you consider 100 to be average, 105 is pretty solid. Speaking of speed, here are the speed breakpoints. I always recommend trying to aim for that 239 range. It's a really good speed to be at. You see that's at plus 118 from your runes. It should be doable on even a slot 2 attack or slot 2 HP. So you could do HP crit damage attack or attack crit damage HP, something like that. If not, you can still go for a slot 2 speed and maybe get more crit rate and other stats from your runes. There's different ways to do it, and you can just take a look at your runes. In my case, I have a slot 2 speed, which has high crit rate. Meanwhile, my slot 4 crit damage has no speed at all. One thing that I think is really nice about this particular build is that it has relatively high accuracy. I think a lot of people would probably get to that speed range, probably have decent attack and crit rate, maybe even higher crit rate, probably 100 crit rate, but a lot less accuracy, maybe like 15 or less. It's just really difficult to get really great stats unless you have innate subs on all of your runes, which is a luxury that most people don't have. So you need innate stats on your runes these days, it seems. All right, so as far as artifacts goes, you can supplement accuracy if you couldn't get it from your runes. I would aim for skill 2 accuracy over skill 1 accuracy, because skill 1 only has a 50% activation rate when you're max skilled, whereas skill 2 has 100%. So skill 2 is just the more important one. Not to mention it's a defense break, which is the best debuff in the game. Counter attack damage isn't too shabby with his passive, but realize you could get oblivioned and you're not going to be counterattacking all the time anyways. So it's just a okay substat. I think skill 2 accuracy is the main good one to look for. For the left side, damage taken from wind is great because that's what he's weak against. Damage dealt on fire is great because that's what he's strong against, especially if you're going to run him on a defense, because his AI is going to hit the fire monster. So in summary, I'd look for anything that gives him more accuracy, more damage, or damage reduction. Let's take him into some current meta siege defenses and see how he can do. Alright, so this first one, I'm bringing Douglas, Minato, and Triana into a Zero Ryan Perna, which is pretty common nowadays. I tried this offense out last siege, and it did pretty well for me. I'll just show runes real quick. Here's my Douglas on a mediocre Vampire Will build, my Minato you saw, and then my Triana's on a Violent Will crit damage build. So no shield, which is fine because Orion doesn't care about shield runes these days anyways. Here's my Sierra, my Ryan's just fast, and Perna, one crit away from 100 there. So I think I've done this maybe like 8 or 9 times. I have lost once. The one I lost, the Perna took 4 turns in a row, twice in a row. There was no defense breaks on me, just like there is now. So it wasn't as detrimental as it might sound because there's no defense breaks. So even though he took back-to-back triple procs, he only like killed the Perna. That was it. So it was like a 2v3 situation, but it just wasn't in my favor because Perna did just too much damage on top of the healing on everyone. I think I'm gonna go for the Sierra here. I've noticed that the bombs do go through, but nothing else seems to go through damage wise whenever he's protected by the shadow. Let's go on the Orion since he's defense broken. Look at that, missed crit, unfortunate. I really wish I could get to 100 crit rate. I just don't have quite enough to do it. So here we're in a 2v3 situation. Gonna be a stun Minato. Gonna be a very dead Ben. Or it's just gonna be the Douglas show. Let's see. Unfortunate stun. Not the Douglas show. Well, maybe I should be doing on Vampire. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Let me make this happen. Lancing. There's the Fat Violent and the stun. Very nice. Okay, well that was kind of scary. That was like next to that one where Perna went 4 times in a row, my closest loss. So that's unfortunate to be the one I showcase. But I mean, it kind of shows like what kind of RNG needs to happen for the team to lose, I guess. Not that this is a free-to-play team you can use against this defense anyways. It's just kind of a fun team. Lots of fat counterattacks going on. There's a dead Perna early, so that's probably just auto. Click on Sierra and win. Like I had the miss crit. I don't know what kind of procs there were. I didn't notice tons of procs. I did get stunned. So I did stun the Perna back. So I don't know. It was back and forth RNG, I guess. But Minato managed to finish off the, what was it, Orion and Perna together. So that's pretty nice. All right, so this next one is a Karkano Miles Triana, and I'm bringing Leo, Minato, and Lulu. Lulu being my support this time. Leo to just completely counter Miles and make him not deal damage, and Minato to be my damage into Karkano. So the goal is to kill Karkano as quickly as possible because he's the only defense break, and then I just kind of win. So I've only done this one other time. It worked really well, but it took forever. It's a very long win, it seemed. I mean, part of that is just like rocks on each side because the Triana can rock into her passive again, and then you're just like stuck waiting to get the kill again, which is just annoying. But it seems to be working really well for me. Oh, the dot might kill. Nice. Oh, that makes it so much nicer. That's got to be like just absurdly rare, but still. Yeah, Leo's just kind of a hard counter for Miles, which is unfortunate for Miles. I guess the only good news is not everyone's like Sean B and has 3 Leos. So after you've used your Leo, you have like Helena to tank the damage, or Tessarion to tank the damage and Oblivion him. But other than that, he's pretty good. At least our Miles defenses have done well all season. I think Minato is a pretty balanced unit, as far as I can tell. Like, he doesn't seem broken OP by any means. Oh, the dots will kill again? That is so convenient. That's got to be like the most rare thing ever, to have the dots kill through Triana's passive. I shouldn't say the most rare thing ever. I've still never summoned an LD5. That's pretty rare. See, I have no destroy either, so there's another means Triana can stall. And that's some fat counterattack damage. I like that. Landed the defense break and the crit. Very nice. Can I crit again? Glance. Glance. That's okay. Leo finish. Very nice. That one went a lot faster and a lot smoother than the one I did previously, but it seems pretty safe. The only thing that I could see screwing you is just like Karkano going nuts on your Leo, and then suddenly Miles has lots of damage. But if you can kill the Karkano quick enough, which I was able to in both my tests at least, then you'll be okay. All right, so next I'm going to be using Tessarion and Riley with Minato up against a Nana Savannah Perna. So here's my Tessarion's runes, my Riley's runes, Nana, Savannah, Perna. My Perna's lacking crit rate. I have 2 Pernas. One with Orion is 100 crit rate because I feel like it's more important for that one to really snipe and get the kill turn 1. Whereas this one, usually the match is a little bit longer and I can get away with running less crit rate. Though ideally it wouldn't be that way. It's just what I have. So this should be a kill, and then Nana stack is gone. Decided to save the defense break there since Tessarion landed it. It's just really cool how he's just impervious to damage now. Like, and it doesn't, multi-hits still don't go through, which is really nice. Go ahead and do an attack buff. Okay, go on the Perna again. No healing. Big damage there. Oof. That's unfortunate. All right. Let's see. What should we do here? I don't kill the Perna here. This is the first time I've had trouble in my tests with it. I was thinking like Tessarion and Riley just hard carry, but this could actually be a Minato showcase if he can pull it off. I think I do kill the Perna. Right. Hard to say. But let's kill it, get the nanostack gone. Boom. Back onto the Perna. Nice. Oh, but I didn't land it. Oh, and then I get stunned right away. Okay. Can I get the stun? Very nice. Nice proc. Okay, so it still kind of is the Tessarion show. Really the violent proc show, if we're being honest. Okay, nice. No damage. Very, very nice. Looks like you can still get debuffs. So did I just resist the attack bar decrease there? That's just lucky too. Nice. Oof. Got the nice crit there. Okay. Well, Minato did well. I mean, Tessarion violent procking was kind of huge when it happened. Because he was stunned. So that was really scary for a moment. Boom. GG. Well, I think that's like 5-0, something like that. So not too shabby. Tessarion Riley OP, but it seems like Minato's really solid too. I'm liking him so far. All right, so we're going to try him out in RTA. It's been kind of the Oliver show. I've done a handful of wings and it just keeps being Oliver over and over. I don't think Minato is too great against Oliver. He's probably not an early draft, but I'm just trying to pick him early to like make sure I get him. I could do Bulwark here because of the Riley and the Fang, but then that's a little water heavy. I could go to Tessarion. Tessarion's pretty good here. And then I need a support, so maybe, I mean, like I said, kind of water heavy, but I feel like whenever someone takes a Riley, I need to take a Abellio. Abellio is like the next best support. Triana's kind of meh. I only use Triana against like Daphnis. I have her not on will and just kind of tanky high defense. Well, I think for sure Diana. Got a lot of healing though. Maybe I'll let the Fang through because he's going to ban Diana, which means I'll have Tessarion. I think I'll ban the Lulu. Lulu has more cleanse than Riley does. And then I guess we could go crit rate lead rather than resistance. They'll be landing their defense breaks, but I feel like they're going to land their defense breaks regardless, so might as well get 100 crit rate on my people. My build here is a little different, not necessarily better, just different. Unlike PvE, I didn't want to steal runes for his RTA showcase because I needed to like actually have a supporting cast. All right, so let's work on the miles, I guess. Nana and Bellio are both great into Molong. Could do the defense break here. No luck. Should I use it now? Feels kind of wasted now. Just skill 2. Okay. Now we can do it while 3 of them have no immunity. Maybe we get some provokes. Very nice. Maybe some defense breaks. Very nice. Here comes cleanse. We still have the defense break here though. 11k into 9k, so about 20k total. Unfortunate proc at a defense break. I think I keep going for him though. My Abellio will move before Riley, so if I landed that defense break, that could have been some big damage. Oh, Abellio didn't go before Riley. Unfortunate. Okay. This finish. Only 4k. Nice. Well, this is also kind of just Nana Abellio OP, more so than Minato. But he's been doing well. I mean, that 20k hit was beneficial for sure. I guess we save it since they got immunity. Go ahead and heal up. Abellio really good into Miles too, since Miles benefits from buffs, and I have no buffs on my team. Fine. I think I'll go for it. See if we can land the defense break. Do you have skill 3? Damn, he didn't time that right. Okay. I mean, Fang could still solo here, but I guess that's what Tessa is for, hopefully. Boom, 20k, nice. Ping you. I need Tessarion to, like, move. Okay, there's movement. That's good. Work on the Riley, I think. That resistance. They're probably both high resistance. Okay. Got 2 Nana stacks he has to get through. That's fine. Oh no, he still has immunity. We'll just go ahead and skill 2. Just get more damage in. Nice 8k with no defense break or attack buff or anything onto one unit. Not too shabby. Okay. That's unfortunate. But I think it would give Abellio the turn if he hits him. Nope, no turn to Abellio. I think I skill 2 here. Unfortunate, no defense break. Man. Alright, big heal. Go 1 there. Screw it, we're gonna go on the Fang. I keep giving her passive, like her skill 4, which is giving her immunity. I need to be going for Fang. That's kind of a misplay on my part. Aw, that's unfortunate. Right back into immunity. Well, now she has it regardless, so might as well keep going. Oh. Okay, again. There's a Fang. Skill 3. That's huge. Can I land this defense break? Damn. You don't have immunity shot. Okay. Defense break. Damn it. Alright, so moves 4 ready. Ready to have skill 3, skill 4. I landed something, shot. Man, unfortunate. Nice 5k there. Oh, and part 2. Oh, this is more healing. Okay. Yes. Oh, thank God. Okay. Decay is too OP. 60%, 60%. I mean, Fang could still solo. Or we could draw if it gets drawn out too much. I think after 70%, that's when it ends. Alright. Nice crit. 38 crit lead OP. Very nice. That's GG. We got it. Man. Well, that was much longer than I wanted it to be. Goodness. Well, Minato's not too shabby. He's got good damage, self-protection. He's just hard to rune. He's water, which to me is kind of troublesome because I draft water heavy already. Like I pick Nana and Abellio a ton. I also pick Miles a ton. Now I have Wusa. So I'm picking Wusa every once in a while. But I just feel like he probably won't see a lot of play on my end of things. But I don't know. Tell me what y'all think about him. Appreciate you all watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.